Octagon News.
I regret my actions that led to today. I understand the seriousness of this matter, and I am hopeful this will get worked out. Thank you, everyone. That was Conor McGregor today in court, and I am working with his attorney.
In court outside?
No, when he said outside here, when he came outside the courtroom, and I am working with his attorney, J. Bruce Maffio, and that's it. Thank you.
Next day?
I regret my actions that led me here today. I understand the seriousness of this matter, and I'm hopeful that it gets resolved soon. Thank you, everyone.
Conor, when are you going to fight again? Conor, do you feel bad? Conor, do you feel bad?
Okay, here, I'll get it now.
Do you want to say anything?
I mean, today we're here to focus on court. We're not going to focus on any future plans until we handle this matter. And right now we're in good negotiations with the district attorney, so we're going to focus on that, and then we'll focus on the future later.
July 26th, should this be wrapped up?
Should be. Hope so.
Between now and then, will they not talk to you about his next fight?
We're going to keep all that right now in the back burner and really focus on this matter only, and we'll focus on all that other stuff later.
Can you tell us what the details are of the plea agreement?
Can't tell you.
How's Conor feeling right now?
Derrick, you got Francis Ngannou at UFC 226, just an amazing fight. Why did you want this fight? Is there any bad blood between you guys?
Nah, really no bad blood. You know, I just wanted to fight because I believe he's a tough opponent, you know, and I always wanted to test myself against guys like that, you know. So I call everyone out, you know. There's no disrespect by me calling you out. I just believe that you're a tough guy, and I just love that type of challenge.
Well, no disrespect, but a little bird told me that you did say he was overrated.
Of course he's overrated.
In what sense?
You know, all he has is just a puncher's chance, you know, and I believe that I'm more well-rounded than he is, you know. Whenever I first started my career, I had a puncher's chance, but now the coaches that I have, the gym that I'm training at now, they, I believe they took me to the next level.
Now, you mentioned the Fox desk and how nobody was picking you. The interview with Bisping, man, he seemed to really go after you. John Anik said it was pretty uncalled for. I think it shocked a lot of people. You know, just after a guy wins the title, he goes out of his way to insult you. What was all that about?
Dude, that was a complete joke. That little one-eyed British chump, man. He's just acting unprofessional, you know. I mean, the guy did this, you know, he did way worse shit. He was burning Cuban flags. He's doing way worse shit. And he wants to say, oh, you're wearing sunglasses inside? Dude, you used to wear sunglasses inside at all your interviews. The guy's a fake. You know, he's all salty that his coach, Jason Perillo, couldn't get the job done against me. And, you know, he knows that I'm the future now, and he's a thing of the past. So, you know, what Bisping did was completely unprofessional. He's a little one-eyed chump. You know, if I got to win on Woodley, we can always do this tag team style. Those little desk bitches can come and see me and my boy Jorge Masvidal. But they don't want that work. It would be like 1776 all over again.
Ha ha ha, 1776, man. You know, speaking of interviews, last time we talked, you had plenty to say about Joe Rogan. Then a few days later, you kind of stepped back from those slap comments. I'm wondering, did he reach out to you, or did you just have a change of heart?
Me and Joe have always been good friends. Joe Rogan is the man. He's got the best podcast in the world.
And as I've said a bunch of times, you know, there is no beef on this side of the table. I do believe, you know, if anyone should hold a grudge, I feel like it should be me because, you know, jobs were taken away from me, you know, salaries were taken away from me, but I don't hold a grudge. I don't view Dana in that light. He's the subject matter. He's a promoter. He's a very influential guy. And by the way, he's a guy who for many years did a lot of great things for me and gave me a lot of time and access. So I hold no grudge. I have said to people who work with him that I am open to speaking, to talking, to sitting down, to clearing the air. I think this is all just, maybe a misunderstanding or, quite frankly, a little bit silly. Whether he's open to that or not now, I don't know. And I guess we're just going to cross that bridge. But, I haven't had a private conversation with him in over 2 years. And, nothing's really changed as far as my career is concerned, and I'm thankful for that. So whether or not we can speak to him, it would be great, but I don't feel like it will hinder, my ability to do my job as well as possible.
Have you ever reached out to him personally? Like, have you ever sent him a text message saying, give me a call, let's figure this out, or no? Or do you feel like that's not really your responsibility?
I've never sent a personal text, but I've told, people very close to him how I feel, pretty much what I just told you. So, again, I didn't do anything wrong. And so, I'm not the one who did anything wrong. So there's nothing I have to apologize for. It's just, I really pride myself on trying to have the best relationships as possible with everyone. Like, I'm the kind of person, if I find out that a fighter or a manager or a coach is mad at me, I will reach out to them, and I won't tweet back and forth. I will call them up. I will text them. I'll say, can we speak? Because I really want to have as good a relationship as possible. Now, I know in our role, sometimes people are not going to like you. Sometimes they're going to get mad. This stuff comes and goes all the time. But luckily, throughout my career, these issues have happened and they've gone away. This is one that's public that, that for some reason hasn't gone away just yet. But I feel pretty confident that over time, especially now in the era that we're in and after, the company was sold, I mean, Dana and Lorenzo and Frank, they won. They deserve an incredible amount of credit for what they were able to do to turn, something from $2 million to $4 billion, $4+ billion is just an incredible feat, unlike anything we've seen in sports. So they won, and I feel like, it would be nice to bury the hatchet. But if he doesn't want to, again, it's not something that I really think about. I mean, look, at the press conferences, you've seen me. I ask questions, he answers them. What more could I ask for? As long as I'm able to cover the events, have a credential, do my job, provide for my family, what am I losing out on? The one-on-ones were phenomenal. They were incredible, but he's not obligated to speak to me. But as long as, I ask questions at press conference, he answers them, and it's not made a big deal, I really can't complain. So it's really not something that I worry about too much.
Talking of pay-per-views, 226, of course, you and Francis, but the main event, Stipe, DC, how do you see that fight going down?
That's a tough fight right there. I don't know. I believe DC will get it. I'm at Fox right now, so I got to say DC. Yeah.
If someone put a gun to your head right now, who wins?
I don't know. Who you think wins?
See, that's a tricky one. Honestly, I can see a way that they both win. You know what I mean? I really can. I'm undecided. Both guys have got a good shot of winning that fight. That's what makes it a great fight.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's probably the closest fight on the card, really.
Yeah. Is there a guy that you feel you match up better against?
Talking about Stipe or DC?
Yeah.
I believe I'll match up better with Stipe.
Do you deserve a shot at the winner of Stipe versus DC if you beat Ngannou?
I believe I deserve a shot if I knock Ngannou out. If I win by decision, I don't believe I should get a shot.
What they do is with the shoey, and if I'm getting this wrong, I apologize, but they all spit in it first. There's video of him online this weekend on Instagram. Several people.
Let's watch it. Here.
All spitting in his shoe. Then they pour a beer in it, and then they down it. It's quite literally the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your life.
Why do they spit in it? I thought it was just drinking.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, we did that for my buddy Big J's bachelor party. We had a hot bartender at Red Rock West on the West Side Highway poured liquor into her boot and had him drink it out of her boot, and it was great. It was awesome. You know, but that's having a bunch of weird fucking Australians spit in your drink first.
Well, you can see on his Instagram here, he's just doing a regular shoey, but I saw one, I don't know where it was, somewhere, and they're all spitting in it first. Maybe, no, press play, let's have a look.
Good luck on Saturday night, bar. Wish we were there. All the boys from England. Shoey for the boys. Go.
Yeah, the spitting.
Ew.
Boys. Fucking Scarlet. Beat him,
Ew.
It's
So
a
that's
very
not- that's
classy
not-
way to consume a drink. I don't see what the big deal is, Lewis.
Octagon News.